it was a lot of ups and downs, and I never spoke on this to nobody, and I was planning on like the little transition from when I came home in 2014 and when I got to work, and a little hiccup that I had. It was a lot of stuff that was going on internally with the crew. Okay, so the stuff that you seeing could have been way further. It was just a whole lot of stuff, but like, you know, I was in a dark place, you know, people dying around me, and I'm like, man, I ain't fucking with this. And two of my friends from the era, the Touch Money Headshot era, which is Bam and Bob. First and foremost, as far as motivation and shit, I looked at them all the time. Now, if it wasn't for Bob, I wouldn't be running around selling no Touch Money stuff. He really pretty much extorted me into doing that. I said, damn, because he had the headshot shit, right? Headshot, and I said, pussy. Damn, make me some Touch Money t-shirts. He was like, all right. I was talking about 3 of them. Man, he came with a whole bag. He was like, huh. I'm like, all right, bet. He was like, no, ain't no good looking. I need this back. So now I'm forced to sell it. But it went. So I was like, damn. So then he gave me the blueprint, and I went from there. And
cause he already knew.
Right.
You bullshit.
Right. Exactly.
Jump in the water, nigga.
He stuck me like right now. I'm like, damn, bet. And I appreciate him for that. And Bam always, like, I was done. I wasn't doing no rapping and none of that. I mean, I'm not rapping. I don't rap. I wasn't fucking with no rap. Like, none of that. And Bam was like, yo, he just gave me like, yo, stop. All right, you ain't even got to worry about the old shit. Start fucking with the new dudes you fucking with. Because a lot of people was coming up under me watching. Yeah. And I'm like, damn, you right about that. And to this day, it's like that. Motherfuckers would be looking. Of course, it's all love with the Touch Money dudes, but we don't even be, you know what I mean, moving. But it's I'm holding it down for the, you know what I mean, for keeping the set. Brand alive, yeah. It's a lot of different details in there that I can't get into. No. But it's like, you know what I mean, so that's all.
Family business is family business.
It's, I mean, and so that shit that's just come from my drive. Everything you see right now, basically what I'm saying and shit, and I just shout them dudes out, man.
No, that's what I see. That's what I see in you. And one thing about it, 2 things for certain, both of them was right. You know what I'm saying? Bob, somebody we all respect, right? And Bam, somebody that's always been in motion that as many people might not know, but he been around. He know. Yeah, he know. And when he said tap in with the other motherfuckers, get with these young cats. It was a way of putting you on deck with your influence. You know what I'm saying? Right, letting you know that what you started ain't over. It ain't limited, I should say.
Because it's people that grew up watching it. And
across the globe.
Right.
Across I always tell people. You international now.
At one point, it was only us and bum fights on YouTube. It's just us and bum fights,
bro,
man.
That's a fact. And YouTube was not popping. And that's what got it popping. World Star and shit like that. Like, right. And it was always about MCs. We had the first rappers on YouTube. Like, and that's amazing because I'm on the outside looking in. I'm watching motherfuckers run together. I'm watching motherfuckers start beefing with each other. I'm watching people jump from one side to the other. And all we kept getting was more and more material.
Yep.
And it was like, yo, this is the illest shit ever because it was so Philly at the time. It was so Philly. But was it ever nerve-wracking to be in a mix of all that back then?
No, listen, the craziest thing about back then, the craziest thing about that, I really wasn't, like, I was focused on it, but it wasn't overwhelming to me. When I realized, like, oh no, this shit is real, I was in the Cheltenham Mall, and it was a mom, a dad, and a kid. I think it was a little girl, and they go in this and the other, and the dad came over to me and was like, yo, can you sign this DVD? I was like, sign a DVD? He was like, yeah, yo, we all watch y'all, my kids grow up and all this. I'm like, damn, sign the DVD. That's the day I'm like, nah, that shit real.
That's powerful.
That's powerful. That's a mind fuck. Right, I'm on the street shit. I'm doing the stuff. I don't like to say the real life shit because the rap shit is real life too. Because if you've been doing this shit for years, that's part of your real life. So when people say, "Oh, I got real life stuff going on," man, you've been a rapper for 20 years.
20% of the shit.
What the hell are you talking about? Real? This is your real life. Right. You don't have a job. You rap. But anyway, I'm just thinking I'm on some street shit. So when somebody asks me to sign an autograph, I'm like, from this? And that's when I realized, and I was talking to Boom about it back then. He was like, "No, man, I always knew this shit was going to pop." I was like, "Yo, I ain't see this shit popping."
I just was watching Boom talk just before you got here.
But yeah, that shit, like, as far as, it wasn't overwhelming to me. It always seemed like I was unbothered because I really wasn't focused on that to be like, you know what I mean, oh yeah, we gonna make it in the rap shit. I wasn't. I was like, oh yeah,
you was just trying to help niggas?
Right, that's exactly what it was. I'm just trying to help motherfuckers. They boom.
Cause you was a bull. We can say you was a bull.
Yeah. We was, I don't like the brag.
No,
but,
you was a bull. You was a bull.
Mean, so I just wanted to help. And as we help, and of course I like to rap. I grew up rapping, doing stuff like that. But I wasn't embracing it like that.
You wasn't the one.
But I embraced it through them because they like that shit. And they was pushing. I'm like, I'm gonna help them out. They doing nothing. They taking their money just doing this. Might as well do some studios and just get studio time and do some CDs. And that's how that came about. I mean, we started going down top class. First and foremost, let me rewind. Kaboom and Bees. We was doing Freestyle Friday and Cypher Sundays at the Music Hut. We had Urban Fashion, Music Hut, Philly. We had all them. So
see, he feeling this shit. I forgot about it. That's a fact.
Yeah. On Friday, we'll do Freestyle Friday. Sunday, we'll do Cypher Sunday. Friday, when they get $100. Sunday, when they get $100. For weeks straight.
Mind you, when they get a bean.
Yeah, bean. $100. Friday, Boom will win. Sunday, Bees will win. This when Bees was still in the wheelchair. Every week for weeks and shit. So one time I was like, yo, instead of just getting the money, blowing it, we might as well just go to the studio. Y'all right around the corner. They was on 54th Market at the time, by way of College Hill Street, because that's their home base. That's where they, they all hang at. They grew up all with all them around there. So I said, we might as well go to the studio, do some CDs or whatever. And we did that. We decided that on like a Tuesday. And on Thursday, it just so happens, OG, top class OG, he came over. He was like, yo, I got a studio, I'm trying to get the shit popping, trying to get some people to come through. I was like, bet, we just talked about this.
Right.
So we down there. This is before Reed got down there and everything. So we did, and in the middle of this is when NH came around. Because we started working on
NH was mad young.
B's, yeah, he was young as shit.
Young.
B was working on B's CD, End of Discussion, and Kaboom CD, Operation Warzone. And at the time when H came around, he had just did a Slick Heavy Spitters joint. That when he was outside, low key like Bottom Locks and all that.
Yep.
So he was gaining traction from that, and he was still he had Fantastic Four. Fantastic Four with it was NH, Joey Jahad, Reek the Concrete, and damn, who was that fourth dude?
I remember NH and Joey.
NH, Joey. So damn, I brought this up and I can't remember the whole track, but the Fantastic Four.
It's all good.
Yeah, the Fantastic Four that was bubbling, and he was just on a rise, so we started doing his joint too, and at the same time, just so happens Bees fell back, so we decided.
So now you at A&R all of a sudden, like you working on
you
working on three projects at the same fucking time,
just like that.
And you don't even know you at A&R,
right? Just like that. In 2 days after I told them, yo, let's we might as well start going to the studio. OG came, said, yo, I got a studio. Now we just working on CDs.
Look at the universe.